Happy Sunday morning, y'all. It is a garden update. Remember the last time we was out here, we did the soil test, and I fed the brassicas with the, some know it as tomato feed. But remember, I was concentrating on the phosphorus and the potassium, and it made a world of difference. But we're going to start in here, kind of look around, see how everything's doing, go outside. It's very cold, but I've been moving all of them buckets I showed y'all. I'll show you that spot. I got all that cleaned out, and they was holding water. You talking about a wet, nasty mess, but whew, I got a little hot. Write that one down, because it sure ain't hot. It's like, I don't know, low 60s, but it's overcast, and in the south, it's bone chilling. Because you drop, what, 26, 27 degrees, and you're back up and you go back down, and your body just can't acclimate. Well, Lippy's can't acclimate. So, runny nose. I know in just a few minutes I'm going to be putting that jacket on, but right now, we got to do a walkthrough, and I did add some things to the greenhouse. Just testing, but I think my theory might be spot on. Let me show y'all. I did get my parsley clipping, and I transplanted it, so it's kind of laying over. I'm not going to leave it at the entrance. I'll get it moved, but I just set it in that empty spot. Remember where the fennel was, or was supposed to grow? I've got fennel around, but I did bring my piece of parsley in. I dug this cayenne up. We had it sitting out until that little cold snap. We brought it into the other greenhouse. Look at this, guys. It is covered in cayennes. Look at this. Now, I have no clue which pepper this was, to be honest. I took a clipping, and I'm thinking this is the small jalapeno, which would be not a pina. And I say that because of the way the leaf is formed. But it's loaded in blooms. And look at this one. So you see, this is a much larger one. But I do believe, well, now this is the hot jalapenos. But it's covered. So we're going to see how they do in this greenhouse. And here's the other one. And I do believe these are not peanuts. See? Now the carrots are kind of laid over because I did water this morning. So they'll perk back up. Now my walkway ain't so easy to access. So I'll just scan like this. And I will zoom in. We're going to go to the center. Look at everything. It's a Cadillacing. And yes, all of the lemons are finally all turning. There's 3 hanging here. There's one here. And I believe I counted 10. And I'm surprised seeing what we went through to bring it back to life last year. We got our cabbage. The radishes are growing like crazy. This is what I wanted to show y'all. The slicer tomato. The blooms on this thing. Look at this. Look at those blooms. It's a pretty tomato. So we shall see. The broccoli, and here's some more broccoli. We started from seed. You know, I was late starting them, but they're going to be all right. Well, hello, Miss Lulu. There's the cabbages. Look at my spinach. It's getting there. Y'all, I really, really want to get some, but I'm going to let it go another week before I sample. I haven't moved the rosemary. I will do that today. I needed to do it a week ago, but I didn't. And I do need to go ahead and get it moved. But look at everything. Now here's the broccoli. It is huge. I haven't seen any crown yet, but it's coming. You see how the carrots is laid over here? Because I watered. And then our radishes. I haven't checked to see if we have any. I got me 2 snackers. I guess I'll have to share with Mr. Buddy. But y'all look at this thing from an angle. It is massive. And then we'll just give a quick scan of the greenhouse. Now we're gonna walk out here to the garden. I've been doing a lot of picking up, cleaning up. Let me set my radishes down. Look at them. Oh, I thought I dropped one. There's one, there's one. I almost let these go too long. Oh, let me show y'all something. This is the other cayenne that I do believe I'm gonna go ahead and dig up. I mean, we're in the test and tune with the greenhouse. Look at this. And it is loaded. It is loaded. Now that's the longhorn cayennes. But it's still blooming, y'all. There is still blooms. So I will dig it up and find a pot for it, and we'll test it out. We're on the back side of the garden shed. This is where I have the 4 Brussels sprouts. I have 2 here and 2 here. But look, we got something eating, and I do believe, see, look at this. Something, yeah, I'm fixing to have to treat. Big time. But it's so far just this one, and this one. Has not hit this one yet. So I'm glad I come out here this morning because today's going to be a good day to treat. And this is a little bit of cabbage. And I do believe I have some broccoli in here. Okay, this is the broccoli. And here is the cabbage. Oops. Look, y'all. Okay. Time to treat and time to put the netting on. But they're Cadillacing. But this is why I come out here and I observe early in the mornings. Now, I did feed these last week. And they're doing good. Got a little weed right here. And here's the others. And I want y'all to see the butterfly bushes blooming. So, the monarch butterflies will have a heyday laying their eggs because they love a butterfly bush to lay their eggs on. But look at that vibrant color. Now, if I can get my camera to focus, here's the other one. And to me, it's not as vibrant. And let's talk about Mr. Buddy's tahine peppers. Now, I will harvest every one of these peppers if I know a freeze is coming. Because I can make pepper sauce even though that they're green. But guys, these things, I have never, now I did seed save. We do have some red up here. We gave our neighbor about 10 yesterday. This one is popping with a lot of red. I mean, as far as your eyes can see, loaded and still blooming. So we'll just take a walk through, but I will harvest, most definitely. Oh man, look at this cluster of peppers. All the way down. They're tall. Now we're gonna walk out here and show you the Wellhouse shed. And then it's time for me to get in front of this fire pit and warm up and go back to helping Mr. Buddy. And then I'll get that rosemary. I'm not gonna forget that rosemary. Nope. You want me to share with y'all my heater? Look at my pretty heater. Yes, that is the heater. I'm probably gonna cook us a little lunch after he moves his stuff. But here is the Wellhouse. Remember, he poured the pad last weekend because he only has the weekends, guys, to do all of this. And there's the well. So see, we can pull the pump out this way. But he has to insulate, I'll back up, but he's got to insulate the inside. Right here will be where that 35-gallon blue bladder tank goes. On this side is where the water softener is going to go. And if I'm understanding correct, he's going to have a ledge all the way around, and that's where our water lines will feed, if I'm understanding that correctly. When I get him back out here, I'll have him explain, because he's home and he can make sense of my madness. Y'all, I wasn't totally wrong, was I?
She wasn't totally wrong.
Okay, what are you doing up in here?
Okay.
Let me back up.
This is the well hub. I've got a coupling right here where I can unjoin it, and then I can pull the pump right out the front. This will all be changed. Right here is a sediment filter, but I'm gonna put some stands in here and redo all this. The well tank is gonna sit on this side.
Oh, I was right on that.
And then the water softener is gonna sit on that side.
I was right on that.
So to run my lines, of course, I'm gonna insulate this wall, all the walls and ceiling, where it'll be sealed up and keep some heat in here. And then I'm gonna take like a 1x6 or 1x8, and I'm gonna screw with actual rubber head sheet metal screws from the outside into the 1x, and trim this around the top. That way I can come in with my straps and run my water lines around to my tank. I got another whole house water filter that's got to go in. Then run them over here along the back, actually to the water softener. And then everything can be strapped to that board on the wall, because the little tin shed, there ain't much to tie to. So I'm gonna have to make something tied to it. But it won't be that bad. It won't be that bad at all.
And then aren't you running some kind of electrical or something?
Yes.
What's it called?
I'm gonna pull, this is 12 gauge here. Right now I'm gonna pull 10 gauge and set a sub panel, and I'll pull the 220 to it, and I can put my breaker off for my well pump and all my contactors and all. And then I can also, off the sub panel, I can put a plug out here and a light in the building. That way, if I want to run a heater or a heat lamp or whatever in here, it's probably going to be a little ceramic heater with a thermostat on it. It's going to be something safe. I don't too much like heat lamps. So
we don't.
It's going to be a little heater or something.
And where does my water line go for the fruit trees that's standing actually behind you?
Out of this side, I'll separate it, because we got the water softener is going to be over here.
Okay.
All right, this line goes to the house here. So I got to build supports, like I say, to fasten all this where it's secure. But it'll come in from the well it'll split off, and it'll go to the outside where I'll run 1-inch PVC lines to the garden, to the chicken coop, and maybe a couple more in between. Put some outside faucets. It's going to be one outside faucet right outside this building with a hose on it. But that'll come directly off the well, where we don't use the water softener.
Right.
Then off the water softener, I'll split. I'll tie back into this line, feeding the house. And then there'll be another line that goes out that'll go over to the sugar shack. So it'll be on water softener. And
so anything outside the house and the business will not be on a water softener.
Right now, everything's on it.
And we don't like that.
I mean, you use about 5 sacks, 40-pound sacks of salt
per month.
And that's not in the summer months when we're really watering. So you can imagine. Now, is it hurting it? No, we haven't had no problem so far, but
I'm also using a lot of rainwater.
You use a lot of rainwater out of her buckets out there too.
Right.
But even watering the grass and anything like that, it all goes through the water softener right now. So that'll all be changed to where it don't have to go through that. And then it'll be there, and then on the back right here, I'll probably put one of them, you've seen the thin plastic shelves that we've used in the sheds before. I'll probably put it up here because I want any kind of PVC and spare parts for the well and spare filters, all that in here. I want it inside the building, right where it's hand accessible, you know, you ain't hunting for it.
That's how we usually try to put everything, is place it where it's needed. All right, so I wasn't wrong, my friends. So there you have Sunday's garden update. I'm sitting by the fire. I'm just telling y'all. And y'all notice something? It don't matter where you stand, smoke's gonna follow you. It was about to burn my eyes when I standing over there filming him. I can make circles. I kind of like to know the science behind it. Is it because our body is warm and the smoke comes to us? I don't know, because it's just about to get me again. Yep, here it comes. It's coming. But there was our garden update. There's our test and tune plants. We're going to try the peppers. We know that the tomato, so far, knock on wood's doing good. I do have to go treat the brassicas outside. And I'm going to do the rosemary. And that's going to be the extent of what I'm doing today in the garden. And I'm going to help him. I basically hand him stuff. That's about it. You know, grab a Gatorade or water. You know, that kind of stuff. He won't put a drill in my hand. I don't know why. Negative. He said negative, Ghost Rider. I have my own drill. Just saying. But I don't know if I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. My daughter's birthday's Wednesday, so we're having a little birthday party here with all her favorites. Crawfish etouffee, homemade potato salad with the homemade mayonnaise. That's her favorite. Tiramisu will be her dessert. So I got a lot of preps to do, especially on the tiramisu. So I don't know if I'll see y'all tomorrow. I might, and if I do, then I do. Y'all know how it is. I don't make stuff up. I just flip the camera on and whatever Lippy's doing. But today is Sunday, and today was garden update and helping Mr. Buddy, and then I got to go in and prepare for our Sunday dinner. I think it's going to be on this grill. Y'all with me, right? I mean, we got bread, we got buns, we got sausage, we got potatoes. That's a win-win right there. We're slacking, Paul. Nobody's coming today. It's just Paul and I, so we're going to slack and eat sausage dogs.
Could just eat on this fire right here.
That's what I was talking about. Now he's cleaning this mess up. See, I said food. Look, y'all. Y'all see, he done moved all that stuff. I said food, and he's like, I'm cleaning it off. That's all you got to say. Say food, and it's like, ooh, he done swung it around. So I guess I need to be in there washing my hands and getting some little food prepped for us to have a lunch. It ain't even lunchtime. It ain't even 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, he even moved my little coffee pot hanger. Hey. He's calling my name. But I hope the rest of your Sunday, or should I say your whole Sunday, is a blessed one and a happy one and a memory-making one. Every day we need to make some memories. Even if it's pulling rosemary up and transplanting, it's still a memory. It's something we can reflect back on. So as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And I will see you on the next one.